When I was small, I used to love reading books. It didn't matter if it was fictional, non-fictional books, whichever genre caught my eye, I would read the book. And I used to love it in the sense that I could go like hours reading a book or multiple books for that matter and not get bored, you know. And it didn't matter if I didn't understand something from the book, I didn't mind rereading the paragraph or the chapter to kind of understand the context better if the level of the book was a bit higher than my reading level. But as time went on, I got introduced to social media, the internet, YouTube, and i- books, the physical format of reading switched to like a purely digital medium of entertainment. And initially, I didn't think it would affect me as such. And like everyone's parents, even my mom warned me that it would have detrimental effects, and I didn't listen. And initially, it was very difficult to kind of comprehend the negative aspects of social media. But now, over the last few years, we have seen what Instagram Reels, YouTube Shorts have done to our attention span. It's, I wouldn't say it's almost like a drug, it's exactly like a drug. You can't go a few minutes without wanting to open Instagram, without wanting to open YouTube and watch videos. And this has affected me to the point where now, if I want to read a book, I cannot. It's very difficult. When I'm reading a paragraph, it's a short paragraph, it doesn't matter. It could be a long paragraph, it could be a short paragraph. I will still think, why haven't I finished reading the paragraph yet? Why is it not over? Why am I still reading it? And this is for a paragraph. So I obviously don't need to explain the thinking that takes over when I have to complete a chapter or, you know, in the end, a book. And it is extremely sad because books are one of the most powerful mediums for people to communicate knowledge, for people to help us imagine scenarios, to imagine new worlds. And I don't know if you're someone who's not been affected negatively by social media or short form content in the past couple of years and are able to read a book. Congratulations, that's fantastic. But I figured there would be some people online, or rather in the world, who would be facing the same problem as me. And I've decided to revert that. It doesn't matter if it requires us to switch off our phones, and keep it aside and just pick up a book and dedicate an entire day to read that book. It should start with that. Over the course of time, I think we'll go back to our original states where we were able to read books properly and normally. But initially, to overcome the inertia of not being able to read a book, I think we'll have to take steps. Like I mentioned, uninstall Instagram, just switch off your phone. It doesn't matter what calls. Don't anticipate any calls. Just think that it's nothing's gonna happen if I switch off the phone and I don't get any messages, or no, I don't receive any phone calls. It's all going to be fine. I just need to read the book. And I think that could be a first step. I do have a lot of books. Whenever I have to go on flights, I like carry a book with me in the hopes that I'll read one during the flight or at the airport gate. And it hasn't happened still. I don't think I have finished reading a complete book uh, in the last 11 years. And that's a really sad metric. But yeah, I think it is time to change that. I'm pretty sure we can do that. And the way social media is going right now, it's more than obvious they're trying to come for our attention span, for our focus. And if we do not do something about it immediately, it could be problematic. So yeah, read a book. Let's get back to reading books. Let me know suggestions for books that you find are really good. I would love to know about them. And yeah,